is our ninth day. Good morning. Good morning. My hands look like I've been working with concrete, but that's okay because we have our oil here. And you guys can find this at artbeautydecor.com. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, Instagram. Welcome, Facebook. Good morning. This is day 9 of our 21-day challenge. 2003, a better you and a better me. So welcome everybody. Good morning. I want to thank everybody, first of all, who have joined me in the morning, who have contacted me by email. I thank all of my email people. WemindYobusiness at gmail.com. Thank you for the email. Thank you for the comments. Thank you, Glow and Sade, for joining in. Thank you, Christina, Gianni, my regular visitors. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Instagram. This is our 9th day. Oh my God. When I tell you guys, this smells so freaking good. Wow. I don't know. I'm just stuck on this tangerine orange. It's just amazing. So welcome. We're going to talk about day 9 of our 21-day challenge, A Better You, A Better Me in 2023. Good morning, YouTube. For those of you guys who are just stopping in, maybe you haven't been on this amazing journey with us. We started off our first day with our vegan. We did this because of the holidays. We wanted to challenge ourselves like we have never done before, right? And also give our bodies an opportunity to restart and putting fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. So what I've been doing real briefly here is eating my fruits in the morning, having my salads for lunch, and then I get a little bit into the processed plant-based foods in the evening. I'll make myself some meatloaf, excuse me, and some spaghetti with my zucchini, squash zucchini, and spaghetti zucchini. I'm sorry, squash zucchini, spaghetti zucchini. And I actually purchased a spaghetti maker, you guys. I got this off of course, Amazon. And this makes spaghetti noodles. I just put the zucchini in there. Keep it rolling. I've made onion rings with this. Again, has different blades for different things, and it is just super amazing, you guys. So I've made onion rings with it. I've made spaghetti out of zucchini. I made spaghetti, and I made spiral cucumbers to make my salad look just adorable. So you guys, this is day 9, and today we're going to talk about contracts. And our first day was vegan. Our second day was business. Doing business is the holiday season. Doing business with a small business. Doing business with a small business that you know, taking a peek at your previous W-2 and your 1040 to see what your refund was, to apply that to your next year if you're going to open up a business, taking in a new W-4 to have more withholdings taken out of your check if you are a W-2 person. If you're an employer and you want to start your business, you can have your employer take more money out of withholding so that your taxes are covered. But the first year, you guys, most likely you're gonna have enough expenses to get started without owing, hopefully. But we talk about that in our coaching, and I'll leave a link in the description for that. Peace of mind coaching, our ride or die winner circle. That's what we call it, our ride or die's winner circle, because we are ride or die when it comes to winning, having a better life, a better you and a better me in 2023. So do business with a small business that you know. Don't be fearful of owing taxes. I know a lot of people say, hey, I don't want to owe all these taxes when I start my business. There's so many ways around that. giving, you guys, for business. You guys, look into your IRA for your babies. Give them a better gift this year. Make that our business, to talk to somebody about IRAs, especially our ones that work. They have our McDonald's jobs, our little babies, our teenagers that have McDonald's jobs, Wendy's jobs, whatever jobs that they have. Maybe they work for a cleaning service, I don't know. Compensation, that's all they need. It's not an age restriction on IRAs. So just think, if you get them started today, what 20, 30 years will be like for them investing and teaching them how to invest, you guys. So we talked about business on the second day. Third day, you guys, we talked about forgiveness. That is so important. Lightens our load, makes us feel better. We don't have to carry all that toxicity with us. We're running around here, we're mad at everybody, we're upset, we want an apology. You don't need an apology. Forgive yourself for allowing people to treat you in a way that wasn't on your standards, up to your standards, that you were comfortable with and okay with. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Instagram. And so on our fourth day, we talked about prayer, being connected, visualization, meditation, taking massive action. No more waiting, you guys. This is what this challenge is about. Stacking up our opportunities. The more we're prepared, the more successful we can be. See, opportunities come and we're not ready for them. So you have to pray, of course. We visualize what we want, we meditate on it, and we take massive action. We just don't sit around and, oh, I hope this happens for me. No, we take massive action. So day 5, we talked about change. Change is wonderful. I drove all the way across the country for change, and it's just amazing. We got in a U-Haul, my little sister, my nephew, and my daughter, and we drove across the country. We stopped in a little town called Carmel, Indiana. I didn't even know there was a such thing, but we got tired. We seen a hotel on the exit. We got off, and that was an experience that can never be taken. It was wonderful. We had a good time. It was tiring because we drove all the way from Minnesota to North Carolina. I think that was our first destination on the East Coast. And we stopped in a small place called Carmel, Indiana. We got a hotel. We spent time with bonding with our children. We went swimming. So do something, change. Change is good. Change your address, change your zip code. Change, find some change. It's wonderful. We talked about budgeting. We're gonna bring the new year in with a budget. All of these things, we're gonna be prepared for the new year. Better You, Better Me 2023, our challenge. So we talked about budgeting, whether we get an SSI check, SSI benefits, whether we get Social Security benefits, SSI benefits, welfare, we work a part-time job, we work a full budget. Why do we want to budget? Because it lets us know where our money's going, lets us know our strong parts, lets us know where we're wasting some money, let us know where we can improve. Budgeting is an intimate relationship with your money. Get intimate. Kiss your money. Kiss your currency. Get intimate with it. Knowing your money, knowing where it's going is so important for 2023, a better you and a better me. Hello, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. So day 7, we talked about envy. Whew, this is one right here, you guys, bringing the new year in with a lot of envy in our hearts. Take responsibility for ourselves first. Having envy in our hearts. And having people in our circle that we know envy us. We think this is cool. We think this is okay. Yeah, they hating on me. No. That's not okay. It's what, 7, 8, 9 billion people on the planet. You don't need that. I don't need that. We don't need that. It's a lot of people on the planet that are beautiful. You don't need to be around people that are envy. I have to think about her name. For one thing, it's heart touching. And then two, Shanquilla. I don't like messing up her name. Rest in peace, Shanquilla. But this happens a lot. She had to step up and let the world know that this happened. I have a beautiful woman in Minneapolis that started out my client, and then we just became, you know, established a relationship. And something similar to this happened to her baby. It wasn't out of the country. She was just brutally murdered, you guys. And let me just say this. It's starting to happen more and more and more and more with women. And pretty soon it's just going to be okay. It's not okay. And this happens more than we think. Sometimes when things are publicized and they're put out there, it becomes the norm, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's okay. Or there's nothing. So just you get some publicity for 5 minutes and then it's moved on to the next person who's brutally murdered. And this happens more than we think. I had a client when I first got here was telling me about how she had sat down with her son's family and friends, and he would bring people to the house, and how sometimes she wouldn't have enough and she would make enough for them. And one of his friends ended up murdering her son. So this happens more than we think it does. And Miss Shanquilla, rest in peace, she's telling her story even as she's resting. She's saying, hey, this happens more than we think. So watch this envy. Is very, very, very toxic. It's strong. It's just not cool at all. We might have to go back to our number 5, change. We may have to change some people in our circle. That's not okay. And people are okay with all that drama. They go to every funeral. They keep up with all the mess that's going on. Hello, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We're going to bring our new year in 2023. A better you, a better me. That is our challenge. So let's watch the envy, you guys. Let's clear it up in our hearts first. And then be aware and mindful of our circle. And it's okay to, you know, say, hey, that doesn't work out for me anymore. I don't want to be a part of that. God bless her family. May she rest in peace. And all of the moms and dads and family members, parents who have lost their children to brutal, violent murders, God bless you. And we send out prayer to you guys. And we wish the best for you guys. And we just pray for you guys. And we have no idea what that feels like. And we just want you to know that we love you. We hear you. Our hearts are moved by that. This is not something that we just want to be like, oh, well, you know, that happened. No, we want to let you know that you are in our prayers. Family, moms, dads, family, we can't fathom how these families feel. And that they have to relive this every single day for the rest of their lives. So we just pray for the families. We pray for the moms, the dads, and hopefully that we can get it together, you guys, as a human race, and that violence and death is never okay to display to the world like that. It is, and it's just, that used to be something that just, I remember a time when you got something caught with something like that in your possession, you were in big trouble. Yeah, to everybody who lost their children to something like that, God bless you. And 1,000, million, 100,000, what little kids say, 1,000,000, 100 prayers to you. So moving right along, you guys, to day 8. Go to We Mind Your Business. We did day 8 on our YouTube channel, We Mind Your Business. That was walking. Of course, we have to walk, you guys. Whether you want to dance, walk, bring this new year in, feeling alive, feeling good, taking care of yourself, moving your body. I don't care if it's 3 minutes. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. I don't care if it's 10 minutes. Check with your doctor, see if you're okay. I did put a link in the descriptions on the YouTube, We Mind Your Business, on day 8. Some of the workouts I do. I also videotape my walk. So you guys check that out at We Mind Your Business. I sit down a lot. with my job and the things that I do. So I had to learn how to do exercises while I sat down and, just get some stuff going. So I'm just not, and then I try to go up the stairs a couple of times on every hour, and sometimes I'll just shoot out the door and take a walk. So and that's one of the reasons why I made a change in my life and got in that U-Haul with my babies, and we were all squished up. But it was worth it because I wanted to be able to walk more than 3 months out of the year. Where I'm from is brutally cold, and that was important to me as I was approaching my 40s, to be able to get out, to be able to walk, to put fresh air in my lungs, feel the sun on my face. And my next move, you guys, my next massive move, I want to, I'm going to say retire, because I don't know what I'm going to do before I retire, but I want to feel the sand under my feet. I want to feel the sand under my feet. I want to be somewhere where the beach is, maybe the Gulf, Alabama, Houston, South Carolina, North Carolina, where I could put my feet, ride my bike. I've always said I want to get me a bike and put a basket in the front, and I'll be 60, 65, 70 years old riding my bike to the beach, get my exercise, sit on the beach, have my lunch, and ride my bike home. So that's a dream of mine, you guys. So that's one of the things that I visualize about. And so today we are talking about contracts. Why did I pick today to do contracts? Because as we approach 2023, a better you and a better me, hello Instagram, hello Facebook, hello YouTube, is because the world that we used to know is not, it no longer exists. It's just not. It's no longer here. So we are going to have to partner with people. That guy that we were dating, or that you're dating, make it. See if that's somebody that you can open up a business with. And say, I wouldn't open up business with him. Well, he may, or she may, they may be smart at books. You don't have to have all this fear when you do things like that. I talked about contracts today because contracts, best friends need contracts. Husbands and wives need contracts. Wives and wives, they need contracts. Married people, they need contracts. Partnerships, you need a contract. Sometimes we need a contract with our children. Oh, really? Contracts are important to keep the mess down, to keep the drama down, to keep everything clear. You may have a household, have a contract. So I remember we were growing up, my sister had dishes one day, I had dishes the next, and then we would get into it. It's not my day, it's your day. Get a contract for that. Get a contract for your chores if you have small children, and prepare them to be in a world of contracts. Contracts keep you organized. You can always revisit when somebody get amnesia, whatever it's called. My sister know. I wasn't able to hear out of my ear. I got frostbite in Minnesota, so I wasn't able to hear things like everybody else. So sometimes my words come out the way I hear them, and she's like, she means so and so and so and so. Well, sometimes you may forget what you're supposed to be doing in your contract, right? But no, here we go right here. Contract. Contracts are important in 2023. A better you, a better me. There are going to be a lot more small businesses opening. And let me tell you something. If you have two heads, two people putting in the pot for the business, incorporating, coming together, partnerships is going to make the journey a lot easier. I don't know if you guys noticed over the years, the big fast food chains, they have been merging together. They have contracts. You and your best friend, you guys are best friends. You love each other. I know her. I know him. They would never do me like that. I would never do them like that. Contracts. You got to have contracts. I don't care if you're doing business with your mama, your cousin, your best friend, your auntie. You got to have contracts. So that is important. That is our day 9. We need to have contracts in place. Even in our household, contracts. Got my Washington hat on, you guys. I got this, took my cousin, Robin, she came down from Minnesota, and I took her and my little cousin Bryson to Washington, D.C., and we had a great time. And I said, let me get me a hat too. Washington, you guys, is a big old circle. So I look at it as a small New York. But I got this in Washington, and yeah, but we're talking about contracts. Contracts are very, very, very important. When you have a partnership, maybe you opened up an LLC, and then you guys have a partnership within there, your Schedule K, and you're passing through the partnership. And you guys need to be clear about that. Who does what? Is it the wife? Does she have 50% of the say-so of the money, and he has 50% of the say-so of the money? Does the husband only have 10% of the marketing control? Who has say-so over who hires and fires people? Can you bring your sister in and she takes over your part of the business? There's something that needs to be in that contract that says yay or nay, right? Yay or nay. No, you can't bring anybody else in unless I sign off on it. A lot of people are going to have to open up small businesses. Our W-2 income may not be enough. If you have a event planning business, partner with a cake place. If you do lashes, connect with someone who does braids, renting a booth out. So one person gets the booth in their name. They may have better credit than the other person. The person that has lashes has great credit, and she gets the booth, and then she has a contract with someone in there who does braids, and they come together and they're making money now. Get the contract every month. This is what you pay. This is what you can't do. This is how many people you can have. If I'm in the middle of this, this is what you can do. This is what you can't do. It's not being mean. It's not thinking you're all that. It's not. You have to have contracts. So many people get upside down in their business because they're good people. They trust people. They love people. That doesn't work in business. You got to have a contract. Okay? Contracts are very, 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 I cannot stress it enough. Some people think of lawyer and they just go bananas. They have a lot of online apps and stuff with a lot of lawyers that have gotten together to make things a lot more reasonable for small business. Have an attorney look over your contract. Have a clause in your contract that you can renew the contract. Don't get stuck in a long-term contract. Have something in your contract that says, hey, we have a renewal clause in 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 2 years, whatever you're comfortable with. Always have a renewal clause in your contract where you can renew certain things. Have expirations in there. Find clause that work for you, things that you know that you would that are important to you. Hey, over there, YouTube, you feel free to subscribe over there, you guys. And here's our logo cups. You guys can purchase these at artbeautydecor.com. I'll leave a link in the description, you guys. And today we're talking about contracts. Contracts are important. Don't forget, you guys, we have our toy drive. Thank you, Mona, again. We have been picking up toys from everywhere that we can get them. You guys, we're going to take these to a family in need. Some children are with their families right now. We're just doing everything we can to get some kids and families some things that they need. And don't forget about the parents of these children. Sometimes we get candles and different things for them. And I tell you, when you're in a hot spot with your finances, and you may not have your children, or you may not be able to provide for them, and someone brings you a candle or a gift certificate to get your nails done, or a gift certificate, and say, hey, this $10 gift certificate, this $20 gift certificate is for you. It just warms their heart. They're very, very appreciative. And let me just say this as well. Everyone who doesn't have their children, they're not bad people. They lost their kids. Sometimes people have fires. You know, they have fires. Sometimes a woman said, that's enough. You are not going to fight me anymore. I'm not going to let you be a punching bag. I'm getting out of here. And they have to leave in the middle of the night with their baby. So just because people are in distress and have things going on, you guys, doesn't mean that they're bad people, or that they don't know how to manage their money, or that they should have did better. No, sometimes we marry monsters, and we have no idea. They don't jump out the bag on us until we don't know that they're this way, until your eye is looking like this, and you're like, oh no, you already have children with them. And so I have a ton of stuff on the table because I got to start getting it together. But yeah, we're doing that. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description where you guys can donate. If you'd like to mail some gift cards, email me at WemindYobusiness, Y-O business, and I'll send you the address where you can send your gift cards. And don't forget, you guys, the holiday season, Christmas, there's Kwanzaa, people who are making gifts. Maybe you want to donate some of your gift that you make. If you donate a gift that you make to a mom or a dad, and it's something that you make and you want to give it out for Kwanzaa as well, I'll feature your handmade gift before we give it out, and I'll take a picture, or if the family will allow me. But I'll most definitely get you a shout out if you make things and you would like to donate something that you make, maybe t-shirts or something, to a family. We would be grateful for that as well. Don't forget your oils. 10% goes to our events. Last year we gave away toys. I'll leave a link for that so you guys can see the fun we had doing that. Also, we had our art dilly for our babies in August. 10% of the proceeds from our mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, oils that we just started: tangerine, lemongrass, kush, lilac, peppermint, tangerine orange is one of my favorites. I love that. I love the kush too. And like I said, the mugs and t-shirts. You guys visit over there. It goes to a good cause. 10%. And I love you guys. Don't forget your contracts. This year we're getting to some big, heavy stuff. We're going to be having to add to our finances. Things are not going to get cheaper. Milk is not going to get cheaper. Eggs are not going to get cheaper. They're not going to get more reasonable. You're going to pay more for a lot of things, more than we know. We're going to have to budget. We're going to number 6. We got a budget. But we have to have these contracts. We got great ideas in our head. And we're like, I want to open up this business this year. This is it. I'm tired of being in between funds, and I'm ready to open this business. Maybe you need to partner with someone, and you're fearful of that. You say, hey, I don't know. Get a contract. That takes the fear out of it. Teamwork makes the dream work. The more people you have helping, the better it gives your business the opportunity to exist. So you may know somebody like, wow, I would love to do business with them, but it adds trust. It adds a level of trust. People who are not up to anything, if they have their attorney look over it and it's legit, they don't have a problem signing a contract. Real business people know that contracts are part of business. It's not a big deal. So contracts is just a matter of, hey, let me have my attorney look over this and I'll get back to you in a couple days. It's not, I don't want to sign no contract, or I'm your cousin, I don't need to sign no. That is not business, you guys. We have to get out of that mindset. Contracts are okay. They're needed. They're necessary. They're a must. So, adios, amigos. I love you guys. I'm wishing the best for you guys. 2023, a better you and a better me. This is our challenge, you guys, for 2023. We already have a jump start in our lives doing our 21-day challenge. Whatever day you jumped in, I'm grateful for it. God bless you and your families. This is Mrs. Jacqueline. I'm holding you up. I would never hold you down, because what goes around comes back around. Find somebody to be kind to, even if that someone is you. Start with you. I love you guys. Until next time, I'll see you guys tomorrow on our 21-day challenge. God bless.